Hi, and welcome to our 3-minute QI on process maps. A process map is a visual tool which captures the steps in a process in the order they occur every day. It's a reflection of work in the real world by those who do it, rather than work as imagined by someone who doesn't. And so you choose the start and end point of a process or activity that you want to work on. Just like when you use a street map, you start off with a bird's eye view or high-level process map. Sticking with the big steps helps you orientate to the space and place you want to focus on. It also stops you getting bogged down in too much detail too soon. You can include more than one destination or branch whilst keeping your map focused on the main process that interests you. Repeated steps are shown with an arrow circling back. Sometimes repeat steps are important and necessary. Other times they show where things are going wrong and are being corrected again and again. You can mark on your map the place or places where you think there are problems, and use symbols to help your audience quickly grasp the focus of your concern. Your map captures how things really are right now. You can use a bold colour to draw attention to these places of interest, such as bottlenecks, duplication, or gaps. You can share it and invite other people to add in their own thoughts on its accuracy in places that interest them. Most importantly, you can encourage them to tell you if things look different to them. This is something you need to know before you dive into an improvement project. Think of the map as a way of getting everybody onto the same page before you start your journey together. So here's how to do it. Get some post-its and a large piece of paper, wallpaper or whiteboard. These low-tech approaches mean you can easily move pieces about or change what's written. Add your start and finish point and some simple descriptions. For example, a complete stay in hospital might run from admission to discharge, an appointment from checking in at reception to leaving the consultation, and starting the day from waking up with the alarm to sitting at your desk. I chose to look at getting a test done, starting from when it's ordered and ending when the results come back. But when I thought about it, I realised I could simplify it by changing my endpoint to send sample to lab. This kept the end process within the place I work rather than reaching into areas run by other people, which would be a much larger project. I then added in the big steps. The ones I chose were gathering equipment, finding the right patient, and taking the sample. But when I reflected on what I'd written, I recorded what should happen, not what actually happens. So I replaced the words gathering equipment with searching for equipment, as this is what I actually spend most of my time doing. As you can see, this map is straightforward and easy for anyone to follow. Check out some different examples here. You can pause the video to read any that catch your eye and explore a little more. We all learn best by doing, so if you think this is something that can help you in your work, take a photo of this worksheet and use it as a guide to map a process that contains a small problem you face every day. And if you're looking for an approach that allows you to work remotely with others, you might want to use a tool like Padlet to build your process map. So there you have it, a step-by-step guide to process maps and how to use them. We have a whole series of 3-minute QI pieces to support you using QI tools and techniques, so why not check out our programs at www.QIClearn.com.